Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Kabir and in this video I am going to be showing you how much I spent in Las Vegas. We are kicking off this video with going to the America's Got Talent show here live in the Luxor casino. If you haven't seen the last video, this is actually part 2, so go and watch that video first. But a quick 10-second recap is that I arrived in Las Vegas, met my friend Phil, we hung out for a bit, gambled a little bit. I spent a total of $425.93. Luxor is the hotel with that giant beam of light in the sky, and you can basically see it from anywhere in Vegas. You used to be able to go up to that light, but since COVID, everything's been basically shut down. Here we are, America's Got Talent. They had this cool little set here on the left where you could get a picture taken as a judge. You had to of course have paid for their VIP experience, which apparently we didn't really pay for, so we didn't really get. Once we entered, they have this photo opportunity here as well, where you can take a photo and they will print it and give it to you at the end for a cost. Fun fact, at the end of the show, you can take your own picture here and you can just bring your own fancy camera. We scanned our tickets and we were told to grab a piece of paper and a pen in case we wanted to take part in the show later. Of course we took one. We were sitting in the section 102, so we stood in this line here for our spot. If you're thinking of how early you should come for the show, I would say plan to arrive 30 minutes before the show so that you can get some drinks and settled in. You don't want to miss the beginning of the show. My man Phil has hooked us up with these seats. Look at where we are. Front and center, baby. We are like 5 rows away from the front. That's it. And all of these seats back here. I quickly ran out to get some drinks and popcorn for us. $60.53. We started off the show with some really cool light effects and some great music that unfortunately I had to cut out so that I don't get copyright claims by YouTube. But they have a show going on twice a week in the Luxor in Vegas. This group called Light Balance kicked off the show. They are a Ukrainian LED dance group formed in 2012 and they're based out of Ukraine. They placed 3rd place in season 12 of America's Got Talent. This is Peter Antonio. He was our host and compere for the evening. A very entertaining man and definitely made sure that we had a good time. He is a mentalist and was eliminated in the semi-finals of season 16 of America's Got Talent. This next performance was Duo Transcend, a couple that does some killer acrobatics, literally. They are the first trapeze act to reach the finals. They are also the highest progressing act in season 13 who received a no vote in their audition. The next act is also a couple. This is Alfredo and Ana Silva, also known as Deadly Games, and I can confirm that their games are in fact quite deadly. They were eliminated in the semi-finals of season 11. Their act was simply fascinating. They are basically a knife-throwing duo, and they do these really dangerous acts that keep you on the edge of your seat. Yes, he is blindfolded, and she is guiding him to basically throw spears at him. Please do not try this at home. These are obviously trained professionals doing this. Oh my god. Okay, this lady is just straight up cool AF. This is Leah Kyle, who basically changes her clothes like 50 times over by the time some women have decided what to wear for the first time. I mean, look at her go. This was just such a cool act. Leah got 5th place in the season 16 of America's Got Talent. Next up was a very talented dance group called the Silhouettes. They placed 2nd in season 6. They put up such a lovely show while teaching us that sometimes you don't need the picture to be completely clear to be beautiful. At least that's the message I got from it. Cool performance though. Meet Cody Lee. Unlike most of us, Cody was not blessed with eyesight and was born autistic as well. Cody did not let that stop him from being a musician and followed his dreams. Cody is a standing example that anyone can do anything when you put your mind to it. Cody is the winner of season 14 of America's Got Talent. Wrapping up the show came on Dustin Tavella, who won season 16 of America's Got Talent. He's a magician and in my opinion a great storyteller. Dustin's act was the perfect headliner to finish off this excellent show. Just wow. This is the entire cast of the show that came out on stage again just to give us a nice little curtain call. It's been a while since I've seen a stage show. With everything that's been going on over the last couple years, stage shows became YouTube videos and virtual reality concerts. So this was a nice refreshing change. Dustin was so sweet. He was out here taking pictures with all his fans and he really connected with all of them. It's so nice to see a man that is still humble after his fame. Kudos to you, brother.
Hi, I'm here trying to play craps, and we're gonna put $5 and see what happens.
Some people are so serious about gambling that they even bring their dogs to the casino. Jeez, lady. We gambled for a little bit and then took the bus back towards Bally's. We wanted to check out what the upper deck looked like, so we stepped out onto the deck here. Then there's this idiot who has left his car running and has gone off at a bus stop. We literally waited like 5 minutes for him to come back. What the hell, dude? This is the view from the upper deck of the bus. We walked into the M&M store. Oh my god, I have not seen so much sugar in my life in one place. It's a great tourist spot to go and all that and get some pictures, but oh my god, you can just look at the diabetes as soon as you walk in here. Oh my god. They even have a candy martini bar, and yes, the martinis are gigantic and expensive. We did not get a martini this time. These tickets cost $37 each, but I get 2 free tickets to the High Roller every month. So we decided to come here since Phil has never been here before. You just kind of jump on, and as you can see, they're also doing a quick mop between guests as well to make sure it's clean. We tried to get an entire pod for ourselves, but someone walked in behind us eventually. They turned out to be super cool anyways. This is the world's 2nd largest Ferris wheel, only second to Ain Dubai. The High Roller is owned by Caesars Entertainment, and costs $550 million to build and stands 550 feet tall. That's $1 million for every foot. Holy what the wow. The top of the high roller really offers some gorgeous views. Unfortunately, we were on the last one for the night and they close at midnight. What that also means is that we didn't get to see the Bellagio water show from the high roller since it also stops at midnight. After a great workout, it was time to get some oat milk for my post-workout drink. Leaving this gorgeous view of the high roller behind for an even better view at the Mandalay Bay, I can literally see the whole airport from there. But more on that in a bit. The dancing grandma. Only in Vegas, friends. Only in Vegas. That's her Instagram in case you want to follow. Vegas has a lot of character. From these showgirls to the cop sirens to this guy playing the trumpet, everything about this city, Vegas just has a crazy energy about it. This view is so much more unique than the view at Bally's. I mean, I can literally see private jets landing. And there comes the Southwest aircraft for landing as well. Vegas airport is busy today. Phil found something on Groupon which showed us a restaurant which we could get cheap food. It was some kind of an egg shop. I got the shashuka eggs, which is basically this tomato thing. It lacked a little bit of flavor, but for the price, I'm not complaining. They have a free train service called the Excalibur Express between the Mandalay Bay, Excalibur, and the Luxor casino. We decided to take it to the Excalibur. That is basically where we came from, Mandalay Bay. Of course, all the Vegas casinos look the same as you walk through them, like I mentioned earlier. Another fun casino game that this man is trying really hard to win at. Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. I decided to eat at this place, BBQ Mexican. We were almost at the food court and this food looked cheap and good, so why not? $17.34. Brisket bowl lunch. After that average meal, I decided to make my way to the airport and just hang there for the rest of the day because I didn't want to spend any more money in Vegas. So I walked out of the Mandalay Bay and just grabbed a cab and somehow communicated United Airlines to him, although I'm obviously flying Frontier. The cab driver explained to me how there's a flat rate for the airport, so I ended up paying $20 for this cab. It would have been like $7 or $8 on Uber. Lesson learned. And don't ever pay with a credit card because that's an additional $3. I learned that lesson yesterday. $20 for the cab. Once I made it to the airport, my buddy Phil called me and told me that he could get me into the Centurion Lounge and that would be awesome for an 8-hour layover. The Centurion Lounge only allows people access for 3 hours, so we'll have to see what happens.
That was my total for 4 days and 3 nights to $558.35.
Travel doesn't have to be expensive. Most of us think that travel costs thousands of dollars, and because of it, we end up never traveling. I have been traveling the world now for 20 months, and everyone that I meet says that they want to travel like me. And after speaking with them, most of the time I realize it's not the lack of financial resources that's holding them back. I hope this video gave you a different perspective on how you can travel for cheap. For Las Vegas, this was cheap. Next month, I'm going to Colombia and Brazil. You'll really get to see what cheap looks like in those videos. Hit that like button, let me know in the comments which city you would like to see next, and subscribe so you never miss another video. See you in the next one. Bye.